ACC?
Yes.
You mean? Okay, ACC, this is the stand for Asian Cultural Council. It is an affiliated body of the ICAP. ICAP stands for International Conference of Asian Political Parties.
Right.
As you know that in the ICAP we have more than 350 political parties from the ruling and the opposition party,
Right.
and from 52 countries across Asia. Let me tell you a little bit background about ACC.
Right.
You know, ACC was an initiative of Cambodia, China, Russia, and Nepal. And these four countries, Cambodia, China, Russia, and Nepal, these four countries are also members of the ICAP. So starting from that initiative, in 2016 in September, during the 27th meeting of the Standing Committee of ICAP, ICAP tasked Cambodia, China, Russia, and Nepal to come up with what we call term of reference, TOR. Okay. Since then on, ICAP nominated Cambodian Prime Minister Samdech Akep Mahasida Padejcho Hun Sen as the founding honorary chairperson of the Asian Cultural Council. And Lok Chung Teo, Her Excellency Khun Sodari, the second vice chairperson of the National Assembly, as the chairperson of the Asian Cultural Council. Also, ACC have also other three vice chairpersons from China, Russia, and Nepal. But also, let me tell you, His Excellency, Member of Parliamentary, His Excellency Suhyara, is the Director General of the ACC.
Right.
So starting from that point onward, ICAP has attended a General Assembly held in Moscow in October last year, 2018, in which ICAP adopt a Declaration of Establishment of a cooperation agreement between ACC of ICAP on one side,
Right.
and UNESCO on another. So that's why they come up, and then there was agreement, cooperation agreement of cooperation between ACC, ICAP, and UNESCO in Siem Reap on the 4th December 2018, presided over by Samdech Akep Mahasida Padejcho Hun Sen, Prime Minister of Cambodia, along with other national and international guests. On the sideline of the 25th anniversary of the ICC UNCOR, we call International Coordinating Committee, ICC UNCOR, the international institution, the body that in charge with the preservation, restoration of the UNCOR that listed on the World Heritage List in December 1992. Okay, this is about ACC. It is very important in the sense that showing that Asian country, as you know that in Asia we have diversified culture. You name it from cultural, from tangible to intangible cultural heritage. We have so much of them. So this is very important to have this international event from 15 to 16 January 2019 to be held in Siem Reap, because this will be the official launching of the ACC in Cambodia. I told you earlier, Samdech Prime Minister of Cambodia, Samdech Techo Hun Sen, is the founding honorary chairperson of the Asian Cultural Council. Very important because we want to show that The internet, we Cambodian gain a lot of, now you can see the Cambodian gain a lot of, international, has increasingly gained a lot of international support in terms of diplomacy, foreign policy, investment, trade, tourism, cultural, you name it, so in many fields. So the coming international event is very important, that will bring along the VIP leaders from both executive and legislative body, from Cambodia itself and from countries in the regions. Now we have we sent our invitation letter to 50 countries in Asia who are the member of ICAP and also member of ACC. And thus far, so far we received more than 20 countries have already confirmed to attend the coming event in Siem Reap, the home of Angkor. So this will send a very strong message to the outside world, showing to the international community that, number one, most of all, foremost, showing the Kingdom of Wonder has fully peace, stability, economic development. We show more to the international audience, to the VVIP, the dignity from the regional countries, to see with their own eye that Cambodia has so much development. Cambodia has successful story in many fields. In terms, I'm talking right now about the cultural heritage, right? So we'll send a very strong message to the outside world that Cambodia, more than just a cultural heritage, that, as you know, that we have 3 cultural heritage has been listed onto the World Heritage site. Angkor Wat, 1992, December 1992, Angkor Wat, and the second one that is in July 2008, Prasat Pravihir Temple has been listed onto World Heritage site. The third one, Sambol Prekuk in Kampong Thum province in July 2017, also was listed onto World Heritage site. So more than just showing international community, Cambodia has fully peace, stability, but we have much more than that. We are when talking about culture, Cambodia is empire in terms of culture, right? Nationwide, we have more than according to the expert, nationwide we have like around 1,000 temples across the nation. Just in Siem Reap alone, we have like more than 100 temples. Okay, we will receive the guests from national and international speakers, those famous and well-known national and international guests from Cambodia, from the regions, and we expect to have several hundred of them. And thus far, for the certain event of the ACC alone, we have several hundred, up to nearly 400 national and international guests. We'll also attended by the VVIP from China and Indonesia and other countries in the region. But for the coming gala dinner on the 15th January in the late afternoon, we expect to more than 700 national and international guests, where some like Prime Minister will have remarks on the official launching of the Asian Cultural Councils. And you know, you will also watch the artists rock on the stage at the Elephant Terrace.
From 20 countries?
From more than 10 countries, artists from more than 10 countries. Everything, I can assure you, under the great leadership of the Samdech Prime Minister Hun Sen of Cambodia. This country has enjoyed fully peace, security, safety, stability, from economic to politics, you know, in many fields. So no worry about security. We are fully at peace. Our country is fully at peace. That's why we have 5-6 million tourists come visit Cambodia annually. Cambodia is a country of peace. As you know, that it's a fully peace. this is a very good question, Kum Song. Thank you. This is a very good question from Khmer Times. You know, this is not the first time Cambodia held international event in Siem Reap, the home of Angkor, right? We have numerous international events held in Siem Reap. So this is for the coming ACC, Asian Cultural Council, the international event from 15 to 16 January 2019. This will send a very strong message to the very strong and powerful and positive message through the dignity, VIP from the regional countries. They come to see with their own eye. And this will Cambodia will gain tremendously in terms of attracting tourists to visit Cambodia cultural heritage such as Angkor, Previhir, Sambo Prekuk, and others places in Cambodia. One. Number two, we gain more international support in terms of diplomacy, in terms of economic trade, cooperation. You know, as when they come to see their own eye, the Cambodia is more than this kingdom of wonder. It's so beautiful. The people smiling, the culture, everything is great. So there will be another message to the outside world that there will more investors, more tourists come to visit Cambodia. So Cambodia has increasingly gained international support. International diplomacy has increasingly, and this trend continue to move forward, moving up the ladder in a very, very long run under the great leadership of the Prime Minister Hun Sen. So this is a very strong message. Okay, then we'll talk about we will doing in the morning full morning session in the morning on the 15th January 2019. We will have 4 roundtable discussion. And 4 roundtable discussion, each they will focus on the different topics such as the cultural exchange, the sustainable development, how the Asian can have we call it a greater cooperation and between the member country of the ACC. And we want to see a culture play a greater role in paving the way, a greater role, and so to have a connectivity of the Asian country. We have more than 50 countries, right? We want to see Asia become a greater cooperative, much better for the generation to come. We live in harmonious Asia nation as a family. Given Asia has diversified culture, right? So then we'll talk about around the culture, the role of the culture, the preservation, restoration, how mutual understanding, cooperation, focus on the to prevent to fight the illicit trafficking of the cultural property, all those areas, all those points. To Cambodian people, we are very proud as a people of Cambodia, this kingdom of wonder, Cambodia. We are so proud to have this international event to be held in Siem Reap, the home of Angkor. It's to Cambodian people. It's mean that we welcome friends from near and far to Cambodia. You see, now you can see that culture already play a role as like a means for a better connectivity from one country among a member of the ACC, right? So Cambodia, we are very proud of that. We are very proud to be Cambodian people to host this event. We want to see more tourists for the cultural tourism. We want to see more investment, more tourism, more tourists come to visit Cambodia, because since we have fully peace, stability, so we are very proud as a Cambodian people. And to the international community, we also, of course the international community right now, they understand about the real situation of Cambodia, that we are fully at peace, stability, economic development. So to the international community, we want them to better learn, better understanding about the real situation, about the real development of Cambodia. The high-rise building, the skyscraper building, the social development, a lot of infrastructure, and at the same time we preserve culture. We have a sustainable development, meaning that when we are talking about the cultural tourism, international community will see the international visitor guests, VVIP, and also along with their friend. They will see with their own eye the success story of Cambodia in terms of cultural tourism. We protect, we preserve, restore, and sustainable development like Angkor, like other temples. Just very simple. The more tourists come to Cambodia, the more benefit to Cambodian people. So this is more than just the international event itself. It also bring along tourists for the benefit, economic benefit. The people who come to this hotel, they stay at business community, business will mushrooming. People will benefit from this cultural tourism, from the international visitor, and also from the national visitor. Mr. Kim Song of Khmer Town, I would like to add one point that is very important. The whole world right now, they see Cambodia as a model. Let me tell you this, why Cambodia was elected as like I told you, I do not have to repeat that. Because Cambodia, like Samdech Prime Minister Hun Sen, was nominated as the founding honorary chairperson of the Asian Cultural Council, and Lok Chum Teo, Her Excellency Kun Sodari, the second vice chairman of the National Assembly, was nominated as the chairwoman, a chairperson of the ACC. You can see the development, the cultural tourism. And number three, you see the success story of Cambodia in terms of cultural heritage. Let me recall some successful story Cambodia has achieved. In December 1992, Angkor Wat, built in 9th century, 12th century, was listed on the World Heritage site. At the time, the international community support Cambodia to have ICC Angkor, right? International Coordinating Committee in 1992 then. Then in 1995, under the strong commitment of the royal government in terms of cultural heritage, the royal government of Cambodia also established Apsara Authority that worked alongside with the ICC Angkor. Over the last 25 years, this is a success story. ICC Angkor become an international model, in the sense that the whole world look at Cambodia as a model in terms of, I'm talking about Angkor preservation, sustainable development and restoration, so on and so forth, right? Then, in 2008, here, another Cambodian temple of 1,000 years old was listed on World Heritage site. Also another one, Sabo Preko. But I would like to remind you another very important point. Remember in 2013, in June 2013, Cambodia hosted the 37th session of the World Heritage Committee in June 2013, then chaired by Samdech Vibol Panya Sok'an in June 2013. During the 10-day session, Cambodia then successfully listed, worked alongside with stakeholders, with World Heritage Committee, with UNESCO, with the stakeholder. Cambodia, at the time we chaired the meeting, and we listed 20 cultural sites, heritage sites, including 14 culture, right? So from that experience, you see that? You see Cambodia has many success stories. We have many success stories. We have tremendous achievement under the great leadership of some like Prime Minister Hun Sen. That's why they have so much confidence in Cambodia to be the chairman of this ACC. Okay, ICAP, as I told you, this is the International Conference of Asian Political Parties. They have more than 350 political parties as a membership. And UNESCO is, as you know, that they deal is part of United Nations, deal with the scientific, cultural, and education, right? So when they signed the cooperation agreement on 4th December 2018 on the sideline of the ICC Angkor in Siem Reap, that they want to show to support to the ACC. They want to show the strong commitment. Both UNESCO and ICAP, they want to show the strong commitment to the cultural heritage, right? Tangible to intangible cultural heritage. And this ACC will play a key role in here. And you know, as Cambodia, we want to see ACC, Asian Cultural Council, also become the international model like the one we did with the ACC Angkor. So this is something that we want to show to the world, that the Kingdom of Wonder Cambodia has so much to show to the world, has so much to share our experiences in terms of cultural heritage and in other fields.